Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. This is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. You can feel free to check out your other placements as well. This is focusing on my Capricorns. What is your current energy? Energy, the person, people, situations surrounding you. Overall outcome of the situation. What is going on for my Cappies? First card out, Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Also, just water energy in general. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You've got strong feelings about something. And, we're going to see what comes out with the rest of the cards. But, Cappies, you've got very strong feelings about something at the moment, but there's something that you're not quite saying or not quite communicating. It's like you're keeping a lid on the feelings almost. So there's something you're feeling strongly. In fact, maybe you've got some kind of an intuition about something at the moment. Like your intuition is telling you something, and I'm almost getting that the idea is not fully formed in your head yet. About what your intuition is trying to tell you. So that's interesting. I don't know why that has come out, but we'll see. Another queen. Double queen energy. I mean, that's your card, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. This is really interesting. Maybe there's some kind of it's almost like trying to find some kind of a balance between two sides of your personality. This is your typical energy, Capricorn. You're a very hardworking sign. You're very concerned about stability, the future. You got it all going on. This queen's got it all going on. Everything she kind of touches is successful. Everything that she puts her efforts into is successful and grows for the future. Lots of fertility around this sign or around this card. Lots of growth, abundance, prosperity. It's someone who's sitting quite pretty with everything that she has achieved. And it's almost like, maybe you're wanting to put a lid on emotions for some reason. You're feeling quite strongly about something and you're not wanting to almost embrace that side of yourself or that side of your personality. It's like you're just wanting to keep those emotions in check all the time. And maybe there's a situation where you're not quite sure how to approach it. Maybe there's a person and you're not quite sure how you should be around them. In order to achieve an outcome. This could be who you're dealing with. Emperor energy, very, very strong energy there. Aries, but, obviously could be any sign. This is a very, very strong individual. I see this as someone around you. Could be a boss. Could be, some kind of authority figure. Could be, like a parental figure or someone in the family, but could be a romantic connection as well. This is someone who is, just very, very, sometimes can be domineering. Very strong energy, strong masculine energy, whether it's male or female doesn't actually matter, but that's kind of what this embodies. Someone who is just super kind of dominant, assertive, that very stereotypical like masculine authority figure. And it's interesting because I almost feel like some of you are feeling like you can't be completely soft around this person. Like you almost can't show your deeper emotions about this, around this person, or it's very difficult to, just because of what they're like. You almost feel like you always have to have your wits about you when you're dealing with this person. You always have to be prepared for what they might say, how to react, how to respond. There's a little bit of like uncomfortable energy when you're around this person. And it may not mean that, you know, this person is necessarily bad for you or doing anything wrong. It's just they keep you on your toes for some reason. They have you feeling a little bit not like yourself sometimes. And maybe that's why you know your intuition's trying to tell you something, but you just haven't quite received the message yet. Because it's almost like you always have to be quite strong around this person. You're worried that there could be some kind of lie, some kind of deceitful energy, because you're not quite again, you're not quite comfortable around this person. You're not sure if you can trust them. You're still trying to figure things out. And with the High Priestess energy, like really you're really having to use a lot of intuition. You're having to use intuition. You're having to kind of analyze the situation. You know, this could be why you're watching this video or this reading. You could be looking for, you know, advice. You could be trying to, again, just tap into that intuition of yours to try and figure out what's going on. And so maybe, you know, that's drawn you to readings like this because you're trying to figure out whether or not you can trust this person. I feel like sometimes you do feel a little bit emotionally confused with this person. And so you're having to just kind of do what you can to get out of your emotional state and more into a state where you can listen to your intuition and use your actual use your rational mind as well. Use a combination of intuition and rational mind. Sometimes with the Seven of Swords here, it's all about you know, someone who can really, I don't want to say manipulate, sometimes it is manipulative, but someone who knows how to deal with people based on analyzing them, based on analyzing their personality, that kind of thing. I feel like you're just doing a lot of analysis of this person and a lot of analysis of your own feelings, your own intuition. But like I said, emotions may be running high sometimes, and you want to try and keep a lid on them because of the fact that it's, you know, it's confusing you, and maybe you don't want to make the wrong decision, you don't want to make the wrong assumption about someone, but this situation is leaving you a little bit confused. And sometimes this person may have a bit of a wall up as well. This person is not someone who really speaks about their deeper feelings, their emotions. So it's very difficult for you to figure out whether or not you can actually trust this individual or not. Yeah, with that star energy, you're really A, you're wanting to go within. B, you feel as though, you know, this is a very significant person in your life. And you feel as though the connection can be very, very strong, very intimate, very significant. But this is why you're having to think about it so much, because you don't want to make the wrong decision. You ultimately want to achieve your wish fulfillment. You're looking for that person who makes you happy. Aquarius energy there. We've got Pisces energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Got a bit of air energy as well. But this could also indicate the fact that there needs to be a healing, or you're coming out of a healing. I feel as though you are coming out of a period of time where you've healed from something. Maybe this person has even helped you heal from something without you maybe even realizing it. But this person has helped you heal from a past situation, and maybe you're grateful about that, even though you don't fully understand this person. You're still trying to figure things out. Yeah, you're wondering whether or not you should keep investing. You have invested time and energy into this person, but you're not sure whether you should keep doing so, or whether you should, you know, it's time to move on to something else, or whether you'll need to move on to something else. King of Swords wanted to pop out there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, more Aquarius energy. This person is just very cerebral. This person uses their rational mind a lot, and I'm not getting much emotion from this energy that's surrounding you. So that's why, again, you're having to go within. And I don't feel like communication is extremely open with this person. Maybe it sort of stays on that kind of superficial level, and it doesn't ever get into deeper feelings or anything like that. And so that's why it's really difficult to figure out what's going on. But I feel as though this person is just very, very rational, very intelligent, could have something to do with, legal profession, something like that. Something where, in any case, they use their mind a lot. They're really sort of, could even be an academic person, but this person is very mentally agile, very intelligent, and they're just not someone who really relies on their emotions much. And yeah, you're just wondering whether or not you should keep investing, or whether it's going to be time to, move on to something else, or whether you'll need to do that. I think you want some kind of a message from this person. You want some kind of a sign that, that they have deeper feelings maybe, or that you can trust them. Yeah, I knew this wheel wanted to pop out because I just saw it as I was shuffling. We got the Wheel of Fortune in the world. Something to do with cycles repeating here. So it's like a repeating cycle with this person, and you're really wanting fortunes to change. Well, I can tell you that fortunes are going to change, and the repeating cycle is actually going to end soon, I feel. And it's interesting because, this person is just not communicating what they feel, but they're actually seeing you as a bit of a star. They're seeing you as the world. They're seeing this as a very fated connection. This person is even feeling like you two met in some kind of destined way, like it was a very unusual way that you two met. And it was kind of very lucky. Like it could have easily, it's not like this is someone who you just kind of were seeing every day. I mean, maybe it is for some of you, but this person is feeling like it's lucky that they met you, and the circumstances, surrounding the two of you meeting were very lucky and very fortunate, which is interesting. So, Five of Swords here. Something about petty arguments with this person or in the past, and maybe that's what needs to stop. And I feel like there's a lot of communication, there's a lot of miscommunication, because you're not really getting to the heart of what it is that you want to say, and you're putting a lid on your emotions. And this person is completely emotionally closed off, I feel. So you're not going to get anything from them. And that's maybe what's resulting in these sort of petty arguments. But that cycle needs to end. That cycle needs to end in order to, turn a new chapter, in order to make a decision as to whether or not you're going to keep investing in this or not. I sense that this person does have feelings for you. Like I said, because of that Wheel of Fortune popping out, I feel like they feel as though you two were destined to meet. And they're not letting this go either. They're not letting this go. They're just as stuck on you as you are on them, Cappies. Like they're just as committed and just as stuck, even though they're quite an important person. They may be busy. They may have a lot going on. They may not, they're maybe not even investing enough time in this because they're so busy, because they have, so many other commitments and responsibilities. Again, I feel as though this is someone who has a very, maybe a strong leadership position or something with their work. They've got a lot of responsibilities. And so maybe they're not investing as much time as you feel you are, but they are just as drawn to you and just as tied to this as you are to them. And I feel as though you're both up in your head about this. Strong Gemini energy here. I feel as though someone is overthinking a situation. But again, it's that feeling of being trapped, not knowing which way to move forward. It's really going to be time to listen to that intuition. Listen to that intuition, and somehow there needs to be better communication. There needs to be better communication between you two so it doesn't result in petty disagreements, petty arguments. What's the overall outcome of this situation? What is the overall outcome of this situation for Cappies? Can we get any sort of resolution in the near future? Is there going to be any change in the near future when it comes to this situation? What is going on? Page of Swords. Yeah, there needs to be some kind of fresh new idea, a creative new way of approaching the situation maybe. Maybe you two need to start, well, I mean, first of all, communication just is going to open up, I feel. This is new, fresh energy. This is releasing this sort of stagnant mental energy where you're not sure how to communicate, how to move forward, how to get out of this sort of mental trap that one of both of you may be in, and it's time to set free of that, really set yourself mentally free of that, and bring on the communication. And again, maybe get a little bit creative with some kind of plan. Maybe it's time to figure out a new way of, you know, doing a new activity together, or just approaching things in a different way. And look at that. Ten of Pentacles wanting to flip out. So it's time for things to turn around, and of course it's going to happen with communication. There needs to be some kind of fresh communication, new ideas, just a new way of thinking about the situation maybe, but there's going to be some kind of mental inspiration for how to get out of this. I feel as though both of you want the same thing. I feel as though you both want the same thing. You both want to open up emotionally a little bit to each other, and you're both ultimately interested in long-term stability. So it's interesting. I think we are going to get a bit of a turnaround soon, but communication needs to improve for that to happen, and just needs to flow a little bit more easily. So I guess, you know, maybe it's time to forget about these past arguments, these past issues, and try and think of a different approach in order to get through to this person, because yeah, this person has a bit of a wall up for some reason, but again, maybe they're just not very emotional. So there needs to be some kind of change in the communication in order for that emotional offer to come in and for things to progress in that fashion. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you all in the next video.